Hello YouTube, Mr. Melon here again, and we're going to be carrying on with our story today. So hopefully you managed to get up to the build-up of your story, which means we need to pick up with the problem for our story. So here was my build-up from yesterday, and you should hopefully have your planning sheet with you. And today we're going to be starting with the problem, then we'll be moving on to the resolution, and then the ending. We're going to be writing them in full sentences. So this is where I got to yesterday. One of the squirrels waved at her. He was a clumsy but eager squirrel with a purple wizard's hat and a tiny magic wand. He waved the wand happily, but something terrible started to happen. So this is where I need to introduce my problem. What terrible thing has started to happen? I think I need to have a look at my plan again. So I think on my plan, I said that the squirrel cast a spell which made the tree start to rot and fall apart. So I need to try and make that sound really exciting and really dramatic as well. So I need to use some good adjectives, some good verbs, and some good adverbs too. Let's start with some good description. Let's have a go at describing the tree. The enormous tree. The enormous tree began, I'm going to describe what happened to the tree, began to rot and fall. Oh, let me try that F again. And fall apart. The poor squirrels, I need to try and make the reader a bit scared now and a bit worried. So the poor squirrels were scared? No, I can think of a better word than scared. What word could I use? Can you think of a better word than scared? Petrified? Terrified? Mortified? Frightened? I'm going to go with terrified. The poor squirrels were terrified. That sounds very exciting. That sounds like a very dramatic and exciting problem. Let's go back to the planning sheet. What problem do they have? Well, I've described that. How does it make them feel? I've described that as well. So that brings us on to the resolution now. So how is that problem going to get sorted out? And how is it going to make the characters feel? Okay, so Gemma's got to sort this problem out. So Gemma and the magic squirrel need a good verb now, a powerful verb. Ran. Gemma and the magic squirrel ran. Could I come up with an adverb to describe how they ran? Quickly, slowly. I'm going to change ran into raced. Gemma and the magic squirrel raced to the library. Raced is a much stronger verb than ran. So I need to cross out ran. I don't want to use that anymore. I want to use raced. They need an adverb. What adverb could I use? Frantically. So frantically means they're really stressed. They're really stressed and really frightened. They're panicking. They frantically. Oh, I keep getting my F's wrong today. Let me try that again. They frantically. Oh, that's a good adverb. I like that. They frantically searched for shelves. They frantically searched for shelves. Gemma. Oh, there we go again. Need to do that again. I keep getting my F's wrong. Keep forgetting my loop. Gemma found what she was looking for. It was what could she have found? What would she have found at the library that's going to help her fix the tree? Maybe it was an old spell book. Could I describe the spell book? What could the spell book have been like? Any adjectives I could use? Could it be a precious spell book? A bright spell book? A sparkling spell book? A strange spell book? Precious sounds good. A precious spell book. It was an old precious spell book. It was an old precious book full of magical or magic spells. They ran. No, I can come up with a better word than ran. They dashed. Hurried. Let's go with dashed. They dashed. Back to the tree. Can I make it sound even more dramatic? It had almost what? Collapsed? Fallen apart? Smashed to bits? Let's go with collapsed. It had almost collapsed. It sounds scary now. Hopefully the reader is on the edge of their seat. So Gemma and the magic squirrel raced to the library. They frantically searched for shelves. Gemma found what she was looking for. It was an old precious book full of magic spells. They dashed back to the tree. It had almost collapsed. Gemma opened the book and read the spell as the squirrel waved his wand. There we go. So I've explained how the problem is going to be solved. They were very nervous. So I've described how they felt as well. So I wrote down how the problem was solved in an exciting way, and I've written down how they're feeling as well. So I've used some good adjectives and some good verbs and some good adverbs too. Suddenly, that's a really good word to get the reader excited. Suddenly. Suddenly the tree slowly came back together. Suddenly the tree slowly came back together. The rot was gone. Exclamation mark. The squirrels were safe. There we go. So we've solved the problem, and we've done it in an exciting way. We use some really powerful vocabulary, really powerful words. Can you see any powerful words that we've used? Raced, that's a good powerful verb. Searched, that's a good verb as well. Dashed, that's a good powerful verb. Collapsed. Frantically, that's a really good adverb. Old precious book, we've used the noun phrase as well. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've done our resolution, there's only one stage left to write, and that's going to be our ending. So we need to think about how our story is going to end. Is it going to be a happy ending? What are our characters going to do? So let me have a think. What did I put on my plan? Let me have a look at my plan. So I said that they say goodbye. So all the squirrels cheered. Everyone was very happy. What did Gemma do? Gemma gave the magic squirrel a gentle hug and said goodbye. Every week she went back to the forest. Oops. To check on them. So, always a conjunction. They never suffered they never had the problem again. There we go. So all the squirrels cheered. Everyone was very happy. Gemma gave the magic squirrel a gentle hug and said goodbye. Every week she went back to the forest to check on them, so they never had the problem again. So there we go. We've written an ending, and it's a nice happy ending too. So that's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to finish off your story today. So make your problem really exciting using verbs, adverbs, some powerful verbs and adverbs as well. Your resolution can solve the problem. Use some good description to make it really interesting for your reader, and then you can give your story, hopefully, a happy ending. If you want to go a step further, you want to make your problem really exciting, if you want to build excitement for your reader, try using really short sentences. If you want to build up some tension and suspense, try writing longer sentences. So remember, noun phrases, adjectives, verbs and adverbs are all really good ways of spicing up your story, and I can't wait to see what you write. Looking forward to reading them. All the best, good luck, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye for now.